Yeah, it's one of those big, big ones that goes under a keyboard and
Huh.
everything. Like,
Sure.
it's over your entire desk, and it's just like, when you're on your arms all around it, pretty much.
Yeah, I just have my keyboard and mouse on top of my desk. I thought about getting a mouse pad, but it just doesn't glide across it very well.
What doesn't
My mouse.
slide across their mouse pad?
It doesn't. It's just like it's just too much resistance.
Too much distance.
Too much resistance.
Hmm.
I don't know why I feel that way, but there we go. Doors open. Wee. I was trying to get on. Oh, I'm still inside. Okay. Lunch. Drink. That's not drink button. This is drink button.
One thing we could do a female dire wolf
Yeah, start breathing the heck out of them.
if you want to. If not, then I don't really care too much.
First, I'm just going to go around and make sure the feeding troughs are properly stocked. In fact, I might move this feeding trough over to like closer to the base so that the birds can use it.
Yeah, you can put it like right here in this little corner.
Yeah, something
There's
like that.
nothing kind of can't go through can't go through here. So
That's what I might do first. But you can go ahead and go there yourself if you feel comfortable. You're not gonna get killed and all that.
oh, where?
To tame a wolf.
Oh, don't we have a taming pen
Do we
for a
have a
wolf?
female wolf?
No, don't we have a taming pen for wolves? 'Cause it's one of those things where
What do
it's
you
like
mean?
we brought the wolf over here and then dumped it in a box and just knocked it out over here.
Okay.
We might have destroyed it when we were building White Castle.
We had a box up in the snow biome.
There is a
A
box up in
trap.
the snow biome, but I'd rather, bring it all the way back over here and then knock it out right next to the base.
You say so. Quite a
Well,
distance.
how would you feel about me making a couple of vaults for like stone and wood?
I mean, we have the metal, do we not?
We do have the metal, yes.
What else does a vault cost? And how are we going to rearrange the storage, I guess?
Not really rearrange the storage. You can just put bulk storage somewhere else. Perhaps maybe get rid of these actual refining forges over here.
In where?
In the barn. You get rid of the actual refining forges.
Hmm.
But like 3 volts down.
I don't want to entirely get rid of our refining forges.
Why not?
I guess just in case, sort of thing.
And you can leave one of them.
That's fine. One's fine.
One is fine.
So, like I said, in case of glass, a case of emergency, break refining forge. Not break it, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I get what you're
Getting some of that, some of that, and some of that. Do I need some of those? Probably not. Um, I do need some of those. Well, bugga me.
How many volts do you think we need? Because we need stone, wood. Do we want one for thatch?
No.
We could do thatch and fiber. Just kind of split it.
I'd say we do instead of fiber, we do chitin or something like that.
Chitin. I could do like, you know, chitin hide. Hell,
Yeah. I just got 100 some rare flowers.
damn.
100 more. 100
Yeah,
more.
turtle's not super urgent, I would say. It'd be decent to have.
Not anymore. I just got a bunch of rare flowers. Fiber, fiber, fiber. Lord Snow. Feeding trough. There we go. Feeding trough has been made. That's not what I meant to do.
We definitely need fiber on there's, you know.
Yeah, I just got some and I put it in most of the smithy and the crafting area. But you can always get some more. It's only got 5 stacks. What are you doing, that poor bird? You doing that? Oh no, that's the plants. Forgot about the plants. It's a good shot
Oh
at.
yeah, the plants.
There it goes.
I was very confused on what you were talking about. Like,
You're shooting a bird.
what
It's like, what are you
bird?
doing to that poor bird? Ah, never mind. Those my killer plants. I just kind of see Hunter walking behind the base of a shotgun. I'm definitely not walking behind the base with a shotgun. I don't know what he's trying to do. He's looking for that bird. You have so much boiled meat.
To do. Oh yeah, that is one thing that I was about to do. Gonna do.
Yeah, we got plenty to do. Pegosaurus. Peggingosaurus. Peggingosaurus. Get it? Because pegging's a sex act. That's funny.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh well. We're about to get real intimate with it. Nah. Whack. Just out getting berries. What I do. What are you doing on Friday night? Oh, I'm gonna go out drinking with my friends. Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna go get berries.
You were gonna make beer too, and
I was gonna make beer. I gotta do that. too. I got a lot to do.
Yes.
I wish there was a use for seeds besides planting, I guess. If they had some other use for seeds.
Yeah, there really isn't any.
Maybe we should play Minecraft, modded Minecraft too much, and they got use for everything.
Yeah.
Too used to that. I recommend all the mods 7, by the way.
Do you?
If you need help with productive
Oh.
bees, I figured it out. It took me a while.
Figure
You
it out
gotta
at some point.
you gotta get some of the bees by going to the nether. Oh, gotcha. And then even then, it's like really hard to find them. Like they're very spread out in the nether. So I just went to creative and flew around, and then I found them because otherwise I would have never found them.
Went to creative?
I did.
Cheated?
They're so far apart, Devin. It's impossible.
You cheated?
It's impossible.
I am utterly disappointed and horrified.
Couldn't progress.
I am. That doesn't change the fact I'm utterly horrified.
Yeah, I was pretty horrified
Disgusted.
too. I was getting really frustrated with productive bees. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in all the mod 6. I kind of just rage quit because it was stuff I couldn't figure out how to do. And looking up any YouTube videos on stuff, weren't helpful at all with it.
Well, some of them are like people are trying to do let's plays in it. Say, I don't care. Just show me how to do this. Give me a tutorial.
Yeah, there's people that were doing let's plays and they're like, "Oh yeah, in my world," and I'm like, "I don't care about your world."
Yeah, really don't. There's one guy I think I've heard of him times. The Mischief or something. The little mouse figure is his
Doesn't
emblem.
ring a bell.
He does a lot of like Sky Factory tutorials and stuff, and he does a great job of doing that. Like going through the tutorial, this is what you need, this is what it does, and done. Very quick. But he doesn't have for everything. But it's a very good job. But yeah. Here, let me on stream go find his channel because I do appreciate him so much.
Yeah, I'm looking up Mischief, and all I'm getting is the.
Here, let's look up Sky Factory nuclear reactor.
Yeah, I'm not.
It's the
I'm not.
first thing that pops up for me.
How's it? How's it? How's he? How does he
I guess
spell it?
it's maybe it's something else I'm not thinking of. Maybe it's two different profiles I'm thinking of. This one's just ODG. How about yeah, look up Thancraft tutorial. It is Mischief the Mice.
Mischief of Mice, you mean?
Yeah, there we go.
I'm
You got it. You got it. It does Britannia stuff, thermal expansion, immersive engineering, Thaumcraft, glass.
It's about to hit 100K. Looks like.
Master sorcery. Yeah, I mean, he really does a good job with those tutorials. So
Does he? Does mana? Is he mana artifact? Mana artifice.
he's very to the point. So yeah, shout out.
Oh, I'll look him up. I want some of his videos later then, I guess.
Well, just to figure out what you're trying to do in Minecraft.
I think I'll go to all the mod 7, honestly.
Yeah.
Next. I think all the mod 6 is just it's got a bunch of stuff, but there's a bunch of stuff in it that I don't like.
Hopefully, you don't feel the same way about all the mod 7, but I got frustrated with it at one point. So if that happens, I just kind of cheated my way through it. You know,
Yeah.
it is in beta, I think. Actually, like it's like 0.8 is the version. So I wouldn't be too rushed going into it, like it.
I don't know. I'm gonna be pretty rushed.
But that's what I'm doing. I'm in it. I'm in the thick of things.
Alright, I
I really
got
wish
3 volts coming up.
I wish Hunter would play mod of Minecraft with us.
You know, part of me wishes he would get a computer, but at the same time, I don't know if
Well,
he wants to justify that himself.
it is expensive undertaking, but in order to play
It is.
Minecraft, you don't need the beefy thing. You just need something that can run Minecraft.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised he went through school without getting a decent computer. I guess you can get like what I did. I got a really crappy computer that just barely runs Word, and that
Yeah,
satisfies
see, a
me.
lot of people get laptops and they just don't do, a desktop anymore.
Yeah, but you can game on a laptop. I've gamed on a laptop for ages before I get this computer.
It really depends on which one you get, because the one you got had a dedicated graphics card, but a
It
lot of
sure
them
did.
don't. The ones with dedicated graphics cards are usually way more expensive.
Yeah, you get one of those with 3080 in it. I don't know
It'd
how
be a
all that fits in a
3080
small
equivalent.
package.
It doesn't. They sacrifice a lot of the power from it.
Do they?
Yeah.
I've seen images of it, but images of 3080 laptops. I'm like, how does that work? You know, it's still kind of thick, but not
They
thick as it should be.
are. They don't run the exact same way. Also, the PC one, or I guess the desktop one, it's massive for its cooling.
Yeah.
You got the massive heatsink on it, and it's just a little bitty board on it.
Mhm. Yeah, that's true. I bet that gets hot. Hot.
Yeah, my laptop that I had always got pretty freaking hot.
Which kind of the laptops on your lap. You don't want to be too hot. Beats the purpose of
Yeah.
a laptop. It's
That's
not
the
on your
thing.
lap.
People always put their laptops on their lap, and I hate that a little bit, honestly.
Put it on a table.
Yeah. Also,
I mean, you can still
you,
do that while keeping the principle of a laptop, which is bringing it anywhere. You can still do that
yes.
on the surface.
Also, the Bronto, if you want to do anything with it, it's got a platform saddle on it at this point.
Oh, that is useful. I already just got the berries that I needed, so not that useful
Did
anymore. But
you you got narco berries on that?
yeah, you can take them all
Alright,
out if you want.
take all those narco berries.
But
Is
too many
there
berries.
another? Is there another? You should take that saddle off the Stego.
Why is
The one
that?
that's in the one that's in its inventory, right by all the stem berries. Got an Ascendant saddle in its inventory, but it's also got
Taken.
a primitive saddle in its inventory.
It's taken. Take some other materials off it. Dude, let's give a good time to do some cleanup around the base. You know,
You know what? Yeah, it is.
just like we've got a lot of materials in it. I'll just put them in these boxes and be all
You could
organized.
make a. You could do bulk die making if you want.
Yeah, dyes. There's
Get
a lot,
ahead
there's
of
a lot
that.
we can do. What I gotta do is look up the dyes that we don't have in abundance. So we have some dyes that we do not need to make ever again.
We don't have mud, but mud is also one of those really pain in the ass ones to do.
Because it makes like other things.
Yeah, it makes like 3 other things where you're
Yeah.
trying to make it. So you kind of got to do one at a time, which is super annoying. Kind of why I wish that um the like cooking stuff kind of had little
Like I want to make this
recipes.
thing. Boom.
Yeah, yeah. The volts are here.
I see that. Are they named?
They are
No,
not.
they're not.
You can name them something because I'm assuming you're gonna have something stupid to name them.
Oh boy, that's a lot of pressure.
You did Woody's Stone Sword, Sabertooth, and Thatch.
hmm.
Your hide one is so boring. It's just hide.
Yeah, I always do hide your keys, hide your hide, or something like that. But it's like I don't have anything new.
Some of them that are just boring. Like you got hide. You got pearls and obsidian.
Yeah, some of them, I don't want anyone to have confusion. It can
Yeah.
be super funny on it, but then people get confused. So
Oh
it's,
God, Alex, did you even notice the dye bin in here?
I think I have, yeah. It's got a bunch of dyes in it.
There's so many dyes in this
Yeah,
dye the dye box in here.
yeah.
So many of them. Yeah, maybe you don't need to make dyes.
I wonder if should we put all the dyes at the main base, or should we put all the dyes in White Castle? Should have one place for them, not two.
We have a bunch of dyes here. I guess it really depends on which one we have more in, and then we can transfer stuff over.
Hmm.
Also, making bullets would be a good idea. So
It was a great idea.
another metal run might not be the worst thing possible. You could do some fishing.
Could absolutely do some fishing, some honey. Oh, my fishing noise. I have some honey on my Magma store. I'm gonna ferry to the main base here right now. He's cooking up a bunch.
You know what we should do? It's it's kind of hard. Make a butt ton of trank darts.
Okay.
We have so many narcotics right now.
I'm okay with that, I feel like we need to get rid of our spoiled meat supply, so
Yeah, so we still have a bunch of it, and our narcotics bin is almost completely full.
should make some trank harpoons or something like that too.
You know, I would, I really would, if
This
we
guy
had
fit.
a
He
upgraded,
does not. Crap.
harpoon gun. We had something that was, decent with the harpoon gun. I would, but those ballista bolts are so expensive to make.
We have the metal, no?
Not really anymore.
Be easy enough to get.
I mean, I just used 1500 on 3 volt.
Be easy enough to get back.
You what?
Should be easy enough to get back. I just gave you 600, so
It is. It is. I need to go get some. Do a metal run.
a digital cooker or digital forge, whatever it's called, it should be
Where
pretty
is
quick.
Where's VTOL?
I don't have many of my cryopods. We did some confusion last time. I wonder if Hunter has them on him. I can go check real quick, see Hunter's body.
Because VTOL is just gone.
Check the cryopods. I don't think we forgot him anywhere. We had a lot of confusion of flying animals last time. I don't
Most like it.
see it on Hunter. No, not on Hunter. He's grenade on him for some reason.
Oh, there, I think he is. Down in the pen.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there he is. Down in the pen.
Yep.
Almost starving.
I might do what I did last time in the Vulgaro base. I'm gonna make a little bird's nest.
Birds.
Yeah, just like I did on the Vulgaro thing. There's one level of the tower that was just for birds.
Oh, and like for this, and maybe go up more on this tower.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So, just go like one wide out, one more wide out, and then up. And then
Shouldn't be too hard to do, I don't think.
I'm gonna go get some more meat, and I'll be right back. For prey. Not really much, so I have some already. And then, ooh, that's a metal stego. Level 108.
I don't think we need.
No, we don't.
You know what we should do also? We should dye the Stegos again.
Should we?
I don't. We can. I don't see why not.
Some metal, some oil, some electronics. Nicely done. Munch, 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 munch. The Argentavi flying around. That should be all the food I need.
Looking for the Argentapus that have them.
Okay.
That make a massive metal train.
I don't think I'll have into them for a while. I don't think. Transfer. Alright. We got the birds into here are affected by the feeding trough. That's good. Good. Trough. Me. In there. Alico downstairs. So much to do. Robbie's in here. I don't know why that's in there. Okay. I guess Hunter must be busy today.
Must be.
He did say he started his new work, like his big hours, his main hours recently.
Did he?
Yeah, like he was on some sort of, smaller schedule. Now he's on some sort of regular schedule. It's a lot more hours, something like that. So I understood it at least. I don't know.
They're doing some sort of like training thing.
Maybe. personally, I think my job is a lot less stingy, or not stingy. That's not the right word. Well, he's a private business. I'm a government business organization. So I guess that's the
Yeah.
difference. So I definitely won't be working this job for much longer. I'm gonna try to get internship next year. I plan. I don't know if the internship's gonna be in Canada or if it's gonna be in the States. I might look for one nearby here just because it's cheaper to stay with my parents, but we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how I am right now. It's just living by yourself is just too expensive.
Well, that's why I live with roommates.
Yeah, same thing.
I mean, I might
You know.
after this year, I'm gonna try to live without a roommate. See how that goes after this year.
Yeah,
It's gonna be, a lot more expensive for sure.
it
But
will be.
you've heard me complain about my roommate.
Yes, I
And
have.
that's only half the things. It's like, Jesus Christ, kid. Oh boy.
I'm hoping the housing market crashes.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
that would be great.
But I'm hoping that I just don't have to rent an apartment. I can just buy a house.
I mean, how much money do you have saved up?
Not as much as I would like.
Yeah, usually how it goes. Yeah, that's what Anthony's gonna try to do too. Save up and buy a house.
Yeah, it's easier said than done.
Probably get something in Uptown, closer to
Yeah,
Minneapolis.
that's what Anthony's trying to go for.
No, that's what I mean. Either of you could probably afford that.
Yeah,
I'd still have to take a mortgage, but you do. Whistled a bunch. Oh, it's you whistled. Okay, good. Good. Thought I whistled. I hit a bunch of buttons.
I just gotta bring in the Argentavis. They're full of metal.
Good. I'm gonna work on a little bit base building. Some of the stone away before I do that. I really want to make our barn entrance a little bit bigger, but I don't know how to do that without making it look weird.
Yeah, so it can fit some more stuff in there, kind of.
Yeah, that's my intent of making it like that, but it didn't work, so don't know.
You know, what I would say is if we had like S Plus or something and we could have upside down ceilings, it'd be great, because then we could do, or upside down sloped walls, I mean, not ceiling.
Hmm.
In S Plus, you can do upside down sloped walls, and then you could just kind of lift this up, just turn these into normal triangle roofs.
I mean, I might be able to lift two of them up if I made some walls where the entrance is and then bind. No, I don't know if that would work though. Never mind. I was gonna say like make some walls, then and then make the slope ceilings from the walls. They will be a little bit higher than the ceiling, the slope ceilings from the other way around. But then if I delete the walls, then they'll fall apart. It wouldn't quite work.
Yeah,
Arc sucks.
it kind of does,
So
yeah.
come on. I've learned so much about their building system. It's like a, but now I know so much about it that I feel like I justify it. It's like Stockholm syndrome, you know? It's like,
Yeah,
no, it's a great building system. It's not.
sucks.
Feels like I haven't gathered rocks in a long time for art.
I've gathered a bunch, but I've just been using them as soon as I gather them. Dang.
I just haven't built anything recently. Not too recently, at least. I'm working on expanding the bird cage. I'm calling it. Just a second level of the industrial tower. You know what I'd love to do, but I know it really isn't possible.
But
I would like to do a D&D night with a lot of our friends.
yeah,
It'd be so much fun, but you know, I don't think it's going to be possible.
unfortunately, I don't. Yeah, I don't think it'll be possible, really.
Mostly because everyone has different schedules.
Yeah,
Secondly, because people live different places. Like I would find Sam as part of it. He lives. I don't know if he still lives in Invergrove or not, but it's a little bit further away. And I'm gonna move to Canada at some point. Yeah. Besides, even like I'm sure we like how we do this right now. Me, you, and Devin. I mean, me, you, and Hunter. We all get together
yeah,
mostly on every Friday and Sunday, but sometimes not always. And if one person's not there in D&D, it's kind of like,
it's kind of not possible.
yeah. I mean, you can play as that character. You can have someone else play as them, but you don't want to do too much about them.
Yeah,
So that's my hope, my dream, but I don't think it's a possible. Plus, need someone to DM. I don't know who's gonna do that. I could try, but I'm not that knowledgeable. I probably could do that. I could probably figure it out. It's not like D&D has necessarily a bunch of set rules. Like you don't have to stick to them. You can change things around.
Yeah.
Yeah, dungeon masters would be like, well, this is how I play this. This is how I do that. So I think it's up to interpretation. The hard
Yes.
part is finding a cohesive story while also doing improv. Like, it's difficult. I'm talking about this because I did those D&D nights for Rooster Teeth. Those are really fun.
Yeah.
RTX. They do some sort of D&D night thing at the World of Games in downtown Lakeville.
Yes.
But I think it's just like a meeting place for people to meet. Like you still need to have people to come play with you.
Yeah. I think that'd be.
You can't
I
just
don't know.
join someone else's session necessarily.
I don't know how I'd feel about that exactly. I think I'd rather know the
Do that
people.
sometimes. Yeah, for sure. It was fine for me doing it at Rooster Teeth because it was like it's one-offs for one night, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I want to do it like a real campaign, I want to be with friends. It's more comfortable.
Oh, I finished the gunship that I bought.
The gunship? Oh,
Yeah.
the AT. No, I think it's just called gunship.
It's LAAT.
LAAT. Okay, cool. How's
Low
that?
low altitude armored transport.
Gotcha.
I think that's what it's called at least.
Sounds right.
Even though can fly in space.
According to at least Star Wars Battlefront 2, they do.
Well, they showed it in the Clone Wars TV show.
Do
They've
they?
launched them from space.
I'm trying to remember. I think they have, yeah. Not necessarily as gunships, but as landing transports on the ground, yeah.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. One or two episodes of that. You don't really see them in battle much unless they're on the ground.
Now, the most time you see them in battle is when they're getting blown up.
Yeah. I
Quite
like the second
unfortunate.
invasion of Geonosis.
Yeah.
Good stuff. It's a good show, that Clone Wars. I was surprised how good that was.
Yeah,
Have you watched the last season of Clone Wars? The new one? New Clone
I
Wars?
haven't. I haven't
You
watched
should.
anything on Disney Plus. No, I know I should. Just haven't.
I got to like season episode 4 or 5 of Kenobi, and I got like 2 left, and I haven't watched it in a week. I haven't watched Star Wars in a week. I need to finish that show before I just stop watching it. You know?
Kenobi.
Yeah, Kenobi.
Yeah, my mom said she watched all of it.
Yeah. Any opinions?
She thought it was pretty good.
It's pretty good too. It just doesn't quite make sense to the overall story of Star
No,
Wars, but
it doesn't entirely.
yeah.
We'll give them credit. They did try. Might
Yeah.
have not, 100% worked, but you can't
It's a
please
good
everybody.
story. It's just not continuous. Like it doesn't like connect with the rest of it.
Yeah. Also, Alex, I don't know if you knew this at all about the industrial forge, but if you throw wood in it, it turns it into charcoal really fast.
I don't think I did know that.
Oh, if you do want to make boom boom pew things,
Pew pews.
pew pews, do that. No, I'm just gonna grab a bunch of obsidian.
In Game of Thrones, they call it dragon glass.
No, it's obsidian.
What the Maesters call it. I was gonna make much more ceiling. If you were in Game of Thrones, I think you'd worship R'hllor, the god of fire. Fire god. I mean, I say that. There's literally a guy named Devin who's an avid follower of R'hllor. There really is a guy named Devin. I think about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's maybe why I thought of that. And the story gets blowed up, but in the book, he's still alive.
Sounds like the show is stupid.
They really differ from the book at some point. For the first season or first 2 seasons, even they're like very, very aligned with the book, and then they split off like crazy. And then they got to like reconnect storylines that have separated because they changed things. All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on a limb and say that's probably because they decided to continue the show when George R. R. Martin didn't finish the freaking books.
Yeah, that's part of it. Yeah. Like, oh, that guy is still alive. We killed him off.
Shit.
Yeah, that was not gonna work. He's a zombie. Done. They do it in the books a lot. They don't do that in the show. There's one girl that comes back as a zombie. It's like, oh, okay then. Kind of weird, but
Zombie
alright.
show. So it's a zombie show now. Great.
It kind of gets to that point, yeah. It's only if, like, there's many storylines. One of the storylines is zombies, basically. And eventually the zombies become the main storyline, eventually. But not until, like, later seasons.
Sounds confusing.
Yeah, it really is, especially when you get involved in the medieval politics and family ties and marriages and wars and medieval stuff. And so the second cousin of Rhaegar married this house's first son, so that they're joined by marriage. But when King Robert, the rebellion, they went to the rebel side and not. But yeah, it gets really confusing. It's not even worth. I mean, if you like that stuff, there, go ahead. But it's like, oof. I mean, I kind of like it.
I think I'd rather read Palpatine.
You mean Plagueis?
That, whichever one it was.
Plagueis. You don't believe me, but it's really a good book.
It probably is. I just don't want to sit through politics.
It's a lot of politics. Mostly, maybe it's like your expectations going into it. When you watch Star Wars, don't expect a lot of politics. Watch Game of Thrones, you expect a lot of politics, so you like it when you see it.
At this point, I'd go into Game of Thrones and I'm expecting a bunch of incest. Sounds
Yeah, I
like there
mean,
is.
there is. So there you go.
Which sounds like no from me.
All right. I've seen those videos on Pornhub. They're all over the place. People love that stuff, apparently.
They do.
Right? I say. I just go, all right. I don't know why she has to be a stepsister. I don't know why she can't be an old person, but all right.
He's watching it. Why can't this be just a normal person?
Yeah, why does it have to be a stepsister? Why does it have to be a stepmom? Why?
Out of all the things that have an
All
issue.
things, yeah. I would like to see like a Pornhub like I fucked my second cousin's little brother's sister's in law's sons who's like all that. That'd be cool. Like, oh boy.
Just at that point, I'm just gonna be like, all right, we got these family trees. I'm just gonna pull out the bucket of popcorn and just start
Yeah.
explain the family tree.
And that's Game of Thrones. Explain the family tree. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, that sounds so interesting.
Uh-huh.
Not at all. Completely boring.
Especially when we do like line succession. Like technically, um okay, I just won't get into it.
No,
I'm going a whole rant on it. It's not worth it.
you're about to.
It's gonna fall on deaf ears.
Well,
So I made those. I'm gonna make some of those next. I would definitely never read Game of Thrones in my life if I didn't have a job that allowed me to read about 8 hours a day.
yeah.
It's such a long book of just nothing. Don't worry, on our camping trip, we won't be watching reading Game of Thrones.
We won't subject us to that.
No, that would honestly be too boring. Star Wars books are fine, most of them, but Game of Thrones, no. Not unless you're gonna read it for about 40 hours. You know,
Aren't the books like utterly massive?
utterly massive. Like literally, it's a full-time job to read those books.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you read them too slowly and forget things.
I mean, I could listen to them at work.
I mean, if you want, go ahead. You're gonna fall asleep.
And I hard to fall asleep while I'm driving a car.
Oh, trust me, you'll find a way reading these books. I mean, give it a try. I mean, what do you do if you're driving a car all day? Do you listen to podcasts or music?
Uh, really depends on whatever I'm feeling.
Yeah,
Sometimes like just random Reddit stories, I guess.
Reddit stories, huh?
Yeah, there's people that do like YouTube channels that'll just read out like Reddit stories and stuff.
All right.
Some of them are interesting. A lot of them are just boring.
Yeah,
Then there's
That'd be cool.
those occasional ones that are just like, this is absolutely insane.
I'm sure there's people like that on Reddit for sure.
Yeah.
I recommend reading audiobooks once you finish up that stuff.
Audiobooks.
Just yeah, any audiobook. You want to do Star Wars? You want to do Lord of the Rings or something? It's a good thing to read during work because it's like I'm sure it's
I don't think
similar to what
I
you
don't.
read.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to do Lord of the Rings though.
Why
Honestly,
not?
it's just Tolkien's writing. From what I've heard, it's a lot harder to understand.
Maybe.
And while I'm listening to stuff at work, I'm kind of half listening to it, half doing something else.
All right.
It's more mindless stuff. I can't really pay attention too much on it.
Well, I still recommend it because it's like a narrative, and you can judge. Listen to the something that's not narrative during work. It's like okay, I listen to this music all the time. I repeat, repeat, repeat. But on the narrative, it's like okay, you're thinking about what's going to happen next in the narrative, and time passes a lot faster. That's how I view it. So yeah, that's what I recommend. But I'm sure you get a bit of a narrative in your Reddit stories.
Yes.
What's that called? The gates. There we go.
As forges already made so much metal.
Good.
Slap a bunch of wood into it. Doesn't take us too long to get a bunch of wood, does it?
I don't think so.
Not with a Therizino, it shouldn't.
In the beaver.
Both of those are too long. I'll put a bunch of wood in the forge here.
Yeah, we got plenty of wood. I'll get some more, but we do still have plenty. I'll get some more and make sure we got. I'm gonna go drink maybe before 6 o'clock. My mom made some sangria, which is pretty good. Do you like wine at all?
I don't know.
Do you like it better than beer?
Probably.
Probably. I prefer red wine to white, personally. I know most people the other way around. kind of like red wine. I'm gonna let the shave now too. Oof. Starting to get a beard and a mustache. Unfortunately, I think right at the point where I start getting itchy is the point where I start looking pretty good in a beard.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a stubble I'll look really good in, but it's just itchy.
I can't do anything on my neck. It's too painful.
Really. My neck
Not
is fine. It's
painful. It's
my
itchy
jawline.
as hell.
My jawline gets that way. My neck is fine. My jawline though, it's at my jawline.
I know my neck is itchy.
Hmm.
That's the only part. Like right on my neck.
I've heard like you gotta shave most of your neck. Like if you have a
Yep.
beard, you gotta shave your neck so you don't want most of your hair on your neck. How I hear it. Like you just have this like all my neck beard, and it's a neck beard, and people don't like that. Neck beard. Narco seeds. Have you harvested narco plants today?
Have not. No.
They might be ripe.
Might be. Entirely possible.
Some more wood. Just to fill our coffers full of wood. First, I think I'll be right back. And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Might play for another hour. My room gets pretty hot. I told you my vent isn't really working.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sucks.
that's fine. I'm not doing anything super important. I got an interestingly colored Argentavis. I
Oh,
decided
interesting.
I'm bored, and I'm breeding them. Well, over to the little breeding platform
Oh,
area.
you got it like a mutation color?
No, it's not mutated. I'm just breeding the one with the blue one, so we got blue
Okay.
in it.
I'll come over in a minute. Mom got some special Irish cream that's like a little bit fancier, I guess. Not super fancy. A little bit fancier. It's really good.
Yeah.
Okay, how's Poochie doing? Make sure Poochie's got good on metal. And yep, you're still smelting it. Got about 2 more stacks left. He's got a stack already smelted, so good for a little while. Good Poochie. Hairy badge. I really like it when like Hunter calls it what its name is. Like, oh yeah, I have hairy badge. I'm like, why'd you say that? He's like, well, it's what you named it. It's like, oh yeah. It's just funny to hear it out loud. Like, oh, dirty. Crack myself up.
You know.
Oh yeah. I thought it was obvious. Things I do. Wow, that's funny. It'd be funny if I did that. It is. All right, we got tons of wood. Long, hard, stiff wood. Wood, 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 wood. Is this the Argentavis right here?
Yes. It is. Very interestingly colored.
I like the red tip and the blue other things, but I don't know about the other color. Grayish.
Wait, it's got purple legs too.
Purple legs. You got that right.
There's I got a couple more eggs going in here. If you want one, you can hatch one.
Yeah, I just recommend keep breeding them. Get mutations. Do crap with it. I'm interested in that stuff.
What I'm hopefully going for is 2 identical ones of decently high level. If I can get another, one of them came out as a 199.
Okay.
And then I got another one, so 198. This one of them has really. What is other? One of them's got really high melee.
Interesting.
Both have really good weight though.
Can you give mutations for speed? Is that possible?
No.
No.
Weight mute or those. You can never do movement speed mutation. It can land on movement speed, but the stat itself won't increase.
Gotcha. So it's like a stupid arc trick where they. Yeah.
It's a wasted mutation. If you're going for the stat increase, it's wasted. If you're going for colors, it doesn't matter.
I see. Shame. A real shame.
But on Argentavis though, I think I'd prefer, a good weight mutation.
Yeah, weight and I mean, obviously it's speed. Weight and I guess the damage is pretty nice. We do use those for attack often, even though we don't mean to.
Yeah. How did I get another? Got another level 198. Fortunately, they're both male.
Dang. There's a Cox.
Yeah.
More like cooks.
We could always breed something else too. We got two of something, we can breed them.
Yeah,
Could
I
even do
mean,
the rock drakes.
Dartrix or dogs would be the next thing.
We could definitely do dire wolves. The only thing is, dire wolves don't lay eggs.
Yep.
So you kind of
Yep.
gotta sit next to them.
Full-time job, you're saying?
Yep.
It's fine.
Full-time job. Again, I was thinking, berries would be decent.
In a moment, not yet. I'm gonna need your help placing some dinosaur gateways.
You eating.
Well, it's for the
Ooh, I got
entrance to
a
the birdhouse.
215. A level 215, Alex.
That's pretty good. I mean, it's more than you can get naturally, right?
Uh, I honestly don't know what what we tamed the Argentavis at. One of them was 172. That was the first one that we had. The other one was 217. It's 2 levels lower than the other one. But I think its stats are just overall a little better because it doesn't have high movement speed. You just switch to a keyboard and mouse, you should be able to do something the exact same way.
I mean, I will, but I don't think.
Okay, do it.
Here. Place them where you think is appropriate.
Where do you want them exactly? You want them on like?
I really don't
You
care.
got
What do you
you?
think is appropriate? What do you think we'll use more?
I think we'll use that one. Probably one right here. We would use.
I agree. Maybe use one.
Probably
Maybe
probably this side.
that side. After the water.
Do we need another one on this side? Do you
Not
think it's worth it?
really.
I mean, I can place one right here if you want me to.
Doesn't change the look of anything, really. Then yeah, why not place one more right here? Because why not? We're not gonna go out the same side as the house, right?
Oh, I'm not going on the same side as the house. Um, what side do you think more? You could probably make another gate. I'm thinking one on this side and then one on this side.
Okay. Place one of them and I'll make another gate. Stay in the area. It shouldn't be too long.
I'm gonna stay in the base, yeah. I'm just transferring Argentavis eggs back and forth and back and forth.
Come on, my is typing.
Ooh, this one's bad.
Huh. Keyboard stopped working for some reason. Alright, I guess I'll have to do this weirdly. Structures.
That stat increase is massive when you imprint them. Argentavises are gonna be they're pretty decent.
I like decent things. You look at me and say, that's a guy like decent things.
Do I?
Yeah. Decent. Not good, but just decent. Where are you?
I'm by the egg incubator. I'm coming back up though.
Alright, I'll wait for you up here. Let me know when you're ready. Assume them I know, but we'll see. You'll be waiting for me. Okay, here's a stone gateway. Like I said, I'll go back down and get the other gateway doors. Good stuff. Oh man, these two are fucking. I can tell like hearts. True love. Here, need me to place a wall here?
I should be fine.
You nailed it. So yeah.
I was going off the corners of it lining up with the corners of this triangle.
Yeah.
Triangles.
The triangles are kind of nice. The problem is trying to use triangles and foundations and like squares. Then it gets complicated.
Yes.
Luckily, this is all triangles.
I did figure out a really good method of doing something like what you're doing, but it has normal stone foundation in it.
Hmm.
Oh. A really shitty Argentavis all in a row.
If Arc 2 has the same building mechanics as this game, I'm not playing it. Just letting you know. I'm just like, screw this. I'm sure it'll be different. But if it
They
is,
said they're like redesigning every aspect of the
yeah.
game. So the part I'm interested in is the weapon crafting system.
Yeah. You like skills and all that, you said.
No, it's gonna be components. So you're gonna be able to you're gonna craft weapon components to craft weapons, and based off of what components you use to craft the weapon stats are gonna change.
Hmm.
Also, apparently they're completely redesigning the combat system for the game too, to go with that,
Hmm.
to be more Dark Souls like, I guess, is how they described it.
Dodge and stuff. Hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be like PvP is probably gonna be way more interesting. Like, staying away from tech stuff too, which is good.
Yeah, you said that, and I definitely agreed with that sentiment.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. From the trailer, it looks like you're gonna be able to craft dino armor, hopefully. Interesting.
I just make connections to the anniversary edition of Skyrim, where like now you can craft horse armor. It's like, well, all right.
Everybody was comparing it to there was a mod for the Steam version of Ark, which was
Yeah, you
added dino armor. It was called Pimp My Dino. Uh, yeah, they changed the AI of the dinos. The pathfinding should be way better.
yeah. That's a hard thing to program.
It is.
Really. Especially with these people making these giant bases that are just walls, and it's like, thanks.
Yeah, they also said they are working to improve the game on that aspect so it doesn't slow down when people do that.
Hard to do that while also not upsetting people. Like, oh, I can't build here. Come on. Remember how like the Genesis Part 1 was like, oh, I can't build here because this is a stupid thing. Nah.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's
I
a
don't know.
balance somewhere, so I hope they
I
find
think
it.
it's just optimization.
Yeah.
This game is horribly optimized, and I think they just kind of were like, we could optimize it, but it would take so much development time to do.
Might as well just start over. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they were just like, we might as well just make the second game. And I kind of agree with that sentiment. I mean, as much as I would like them to optimize this game, I think just getting another game out is going to be way better for them.
I mean, it
Considering this game,
feels like when they call it Arc 2, it feels like, Minecraft 2. It's like, what the hell? Why didn't you just, update Minecraft? Why didn't you just update Arc? Well, it kind of makes sense where this game just is is too messed up to fix,
it went in a certain way, and it's like, well, we kind of wanted to go in a different direction, but we
Yeah.
can't really do that.
So might as well just start over.
Yeah, and they
For sure.
kind of just were like, let's just start over with budget we got from this game.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
I think they're making a good decision.
I think so too. And either way, I mean, we'll be able to play it as long as we got Game Pass.
Yeah.
Which Game Pass is just continuing to be amazing.
I'm
As long as you're
surprised. I
as long
really
as you're
am.
playing games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I
Xbox
canceled my
is really
subscription recently, but I still think it's a very great service.
it's a great service as long as you're using it.
Yeah.
But if you're not using it and playing the games, it's not. It's still one of those things. It's another subscription service, and it's not really worth it.
Yeah. I mean, in this day and age, it's all about subscriptions.
It is.
The microtransactions, they call them. And if you don't think that Game Pass is a microtransaction, you're wrong. It's a microtransaction. It's just, it's a good one, I guess.
I don't think I would call it a microtransaction. I think I'd just call it a transaction.
I think any
Really,
subscription
what
is
it
a
is.
microtransaction. It's you have small transactions that add up over time to be a large amount.
It's
You
just
just
a
don't realize it's
subscription.
going to be
That's
such a large
just a
amount.
subscription transaction.
I mean, if you were to say, okay, spend
Microtransactions, I think it's like
$500, you get all these
$1.
games for this much of time. You're like, hell no. But if you say spend, $17 a month for this much of time to get all these games, like heck yeah. So that's how I think it's a
That's called
microtransaction.
the subscription service. I mean, you can say the same thing about, like Netflix or
I think
other
subscription
things.
service is a microtransaction,
Oh, all right.
a form of it.
It really depends on the form, what the literal definition of
I guess.
microtransaction is.
I don't even know
When
the
I think
definition of
when I
that would
think of
be.
microtransactions, I don't think of Netflix. I think of Horse Armor
That's how they get you.
or
I don't know.
you know, and like
Yeah.
rec packs or something, or
Yeah, like those like loot crates, I guess. They're called
those
loot
are
crates,
loot
right?
boxes.
Yeah, loot
Apparently, the
box.
EU is working on banning loot boxes entirely.
You mentioned that like 3 years ago, so I don't know if they did that.
It was Denmark and like Sweden, or no, it was not Sweden. It was God. I know Denmark is banned loot boxes.
Well, I know this doesn't
Switzerland,
relate, but
Switzerland is the other country.
it doesn't relate.
They're
But
banned.
Switzerland made another step to join the NATO last weekend. I don't know what they did exactly, but they made another big step to join NATO. NATO, like they committed some things.
Who did?
Sweden, I don't know what they did exactly. I
Sweden?
don't know. They made some sort of
Oh.
big step that said that they're really committed to join NATO. Like they're not backing out. So yeah, screw it, Russia.
Oh boy, we got a bunch of Argentavises over here.
All right.
I think we got a mutation. Apparently, the eggs were able to incubate up here at nighttime.
Oh, it's right temperature. Yeah.
Yeah. 177 and a 164, and I think the one of them got a mutation because its body is orange.
I like orange. That's a good color. Is orange your favorite color?
I don't know what color my favorite color is.
I associate you with orange for some reason.
Eh.
Hunter's definitely green. I feel like I'm yellow. Is that accurate?
Oh, you've always been yellow.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad that translates.
Come to the crafting base.
All right, I'll be there in a moment.
Look at the ceiling in the corner by the fridges.
Ceiling in the corner by the fridges.
Yes,
You mean the industrial area?
that's kind of a
Yeah.
crafting area. There's a bunch of crafting stuff in it.
Yeah, but there's smithy in the other area.
There's a smithy in this room too.
Hmm. They've got 2 smithies.
Yeah, I guess I need to make something real quick to do something. Make it in
Well, yeah.
here instead of having to transfer stuff all the way over to here. 5 feet away from each other.
Come on, roly poly. Roly poly. All right, let's see what you're doing over here. Needs to be in order. Okay,
In the down here.
down here.
You see it in the ceiling?
Just in the feet.
You don't see the bird.
No, I'm not
It's like
supposed to do.
it looks like it's glued to the ceiling.
I mean, I see some bird feet. I don't see a bird. See its feet. This one.
And for me,
It's
that one's stuck below. It's like
Ah.
in
in the ceiling.
the ceiling, and it's clipped below ceiling.
Yeah.
For
I
me,
mean, it's a little bit clipped for me. It's just not totally. I just see its feet.
yeah, for me, it's in a falling animation.
Yeah, no. You're seeing things.
I am seeing things.
Mhm.
Everything in the industrial refinery is done.
Sucks.
All that metal I
Mhm.
got, and all of the wood.
Mhm. Brown bent plum. Okay. Mhm. All right. Stone. Turn to stone. Turn to stone. I feel like I don't know this, but what kind of music do you listen to, Devin? Do you still listen to Do You Steps from Hell
Occasionally,
occasionally? So do I occasionally.
I know. My taste in music is just really anything that's not country.
What about like
Rap.
EDM? You like EDM music?
Again, occasionally. It depends on what mood I'm in.
I really
I
can't
don't hate
quite
it.
get into it. Like it's just too electronic, I guess, to me.
I have to be in a really specific mood to like it.
Maybe that's my problem too.
But I don't know. I don't hate it. It's not my favorite thing. I'm not just gonna, open it up and listen to something. I can't really even name
No.
anything that makes EDM music off the top of my head.
What do you listen to normally? Is normally orchestral, orchestral.
Mm, I I don't normally listen to music now that I think of it that
No,
much. No, don't.
I go through phases for sure. Have more music than
Yeah,
less. The more music than less.
I kind of do too.
There's a couple like songs that I like. I definitely won't like the whole album of things. I won't like I guess artists that I like one song of, and then I hate the rest of their music. Like I found one song that I really like, "Ghost of a Rose," and I tried to listen like, oh, what's the rest of the music? Like I hate this, 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 but I love this one song. So yeah, that's my experience.
Yeah.
Um, stone ceilings needs more stone.
Well, we got a bunch of Argentavis.
Argentavi?
Yes, we do. This one is very interestingly colored.
I
It's
like
got
it.
that same like wing coloring where it's got the blue with the red tips. Its body is orange.
All right. Do you associate any color with Anthony Brado? I don't really have anything for him.
I don't either.
I'm kind of guessing pink, just because he does a lot of like all pink armor. But
Yeah.
I don't really have. He doesn't really have anything. Shame.
You gotta come and look at this Argentavis here.
I'm
It's
coming.
really cool. They're kind of red feet. It's over here behind you.
Oh,
Moving
this
out.
guy. I
Yes.
do like its like mane here. It's on some red
It's a
tin.
nice
Yeah,
little
yeah,
like white thing on its head. Right on the top of its head.
yeah. A little,
Some
yeah.
white on the top of its head.
It's an appropriate
Its
amount of white.
face, its face and its like belly are kind of blue.
That is a nice coloring. I do agree.
This is
It's
really
not
nice coloring.
too. It's not too like garish. It's muted. Not too muted.
Yeah, it's the nice Argentavis.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm gonna make a dermis tool and see if I can get something from it.
And I gotta keep him. I'm just gonna taxidermy him. Um,
I think you can get. I think you can get living things with a taxidermy tool and get
oh,
the thing from it.
without killing it.
Yes.
All right. Hmm, hmm, hmm. I named the sheep "We the People." It's pretty funny.
I named it Sheeple.
Pretty much.
You can get a dermis from it. I'm gonna go put that in White Castle.
Go
And I'm gonna
ahead.
slap this guy in a cryopod. I don't think we'll be really using it all that much since it is a tad bit lower level.
We do have a lot of Argentavi. Eh, eh, eh,
Alright, it is in White Castle.
Okay.
I posed it and everything.
I'll take a look at it in a while. I finish my stuff. Might take B-52. Are you doing anything on August 7th?
Hmm,
Sunday.
what day is that on?
Sunday.
birthday. Shouldn't be.
Interesting.
You do a bonfire for your birthday?
Um, yeah, that or I was gonna go to B-52s.
B-52s.
Yeah.
Do that too.
See, I look at the bird. I'm like, you know, it's,
It's gonna be
they're like, oh, you're a
Alright.
fan of the bomber? Oh no, we're a fan of the Argentavis. What?
You can get their peanut butter and jelly burger.
You got a Boomer Jelly Burger?
Yeah, I don't know what it tastes like. I told
I
myself,
think
it's
I
like
actually like
I would try to. I think I
the
would.
place.
I told myself I was like, I think I'd make myself one before I try something there.
Sure.
But you know, I can kind of see that working, but I can also see it not working. Like, I can see the jelly working a little bit, but I don't know about the peanut butter. Is what I'm worried about.
I mean, I've tried other burgers from them. I haven't tried that.
Yeah, I tried a couple burgers from them. They're usually pretty good.
Usually, like, way in the past, I guess. I used to go to Red Robin for my birthday every month, every year, should I say?
Yep.
But now I've changed to kind of B-52s. Like I went to B-52s the last couple years, not during COVID, but
Yeah.
the last 5 years or so. So,
All right.
and now that I'm 21, I can drink there. So I'm like, interesting.
Done. You can.
I just don't know if I really want to if it's so expensive.
Yeah. It's a
So we'll see.
little thing.
I went to Austin. I'm like, Jesus Christ, $7 for a beer? I don't know.
Quite expensive.
Yeah. All right, bird keys on the walls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10 walls, and some more ceilings.
Yeah, well, I'm on a low-level egg streak here.
Ooh, we'll break out of it
Like
eventually.
we got 4 decently high-level eggs. Then I've just been getting like 160s.
Yeah, 160 is a bit too low for what we could get. I mean,
Like,
160 is a good in general for sure.
Yeah, what I'm looking for ones that are
200.
the levels that we've already got. I'm looking for, the high health, high stamina, and high weight is really what I'm looking for, and then those ones I'll breed together.
I'll be right back.
Right.
I just got a reminder that in a week I have to do my mosquito control workshop. Basically, is what it is. It's gonna be pretty
Yeah.
boring. But last time it was online, so I was just at home playing Civ while listening to it. It's pretty great. But this year they're not doing that. This year they're having us actually stay at like our Rosemont facility and just sitting in an office listening to it. So,
The
oh well.
levels just keep getting lower and lower. Like this one's a 127.
Huh. Is there a mechanic that does that, or is that just
Oh,
luck?
it's completely random.
Okay. Shame.
At least though, with the incubator though, I am not having to hatch all of them.
Yeah, saving some time.
Before, even on like my whole modded thing, I would have to, hatch all the eggs, stuff, and just sort through everything.
And here, at least let people can see it, what you're doing. You know, show your work kind of thing to the class.
Yeah.
I don't try as hard on bases as I do with playing with you guys.
No.
Or
No, I
Personal
build
World.
like a personal world. I usually, make a platform and some walls, and then I usually end up not putting a ceiling on it.
Yeah,
By far, I get with it.
pretty much, yeah.
Like,
Minecraft's a little different because I got a whole thing going, but other
yeah,
than that, yeah, that's the
Minecraft's a
rule.
little different. But Ark is just like, I waste time doing this when I can do this instead.
And then playing with people is like, well, the reason is that like, people will see it and see like, wow, that's cool, or wow, that's stupid. Why'd you waste the time doing that? Well, because it's White Castle. That's why.
Yeah. I don't know. My
So
single player bases are usually way more optimized and well thought out with like all
really,
the structures next to each other. But it's always just a box with just
yeah,
crafting stuff on one side and then storage boxes on the other. There's nothing in between them.
I do want a little bit of design. I guess I like artsiness.
Yeah. Like I like these bases in worlds that we've got better.
Yeah. Part of it is like you just play around it enough, you feel like it's home, just because you play on it enough. I don't know. Maybe that's what I'll do with my birthday. I'll go to White Castle.
That'd be disgusting.
I don't know if it's gonna work with my lactose intolerance. They have cheese and other things, don't they?
Wait, no, and it's just slime. Burgers are
Yeah.
literally just slimy.
I don't know what's in slime.
A lot of grease.
Hmm.
Don't feel good after you eat them, I'll tell you that.
All right.
Like you might as well before you go there, you might as well just go get like a bunch of Pepto Bismol or something.
Just check yourself into the hospital right before.
You might as well just be like, I'm going to White Castle. I'll be back in about an hour.
Yeah. Maybe I won't, but I feel like I've typecast myself while making White Castle at the base
Yeah.
here. At B52's the one thing I have tried. I've tried two things. The Carlton burger, which is very good. I've watched Fresh Prince, that's what it's from, and Dracarys, which is Game of Thrones. And this year, guess what I'm buying? So right on the books.
Well,
The Dracarys, the Game of Thrones one. If they
so
still
you-
have it.
I don't know. You
I haven't
lactose
been there in a couple
intolerance,
years.
you should get the Juicy Lucy.
What's the Juicy Lucy?
It's a burger.
Mm-hmm.
except the middle of the burger is just cheese.
Ooh, sounds good to me. Sounds
Pretty
good.
good.
Uh, yeah, I don't think I can handle that much cheese.
It's a lot of cheese. It's good, but if you're lactose intolerant,
Yeah, I mean, I could
we'll
handle
see.
a little bit of cheese. I think if I have a lot of normal food with it, but yeah, I probably couldn't handle that burger.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting. I've been thinking about my birthday for a while. I don't know if it's Rich birthday or just for the summer. I'm kind of want to do laser tag. You know,
Laser. Yeah.
that'd be a lot of fun.
Maybe.
Getting enough people to join, kind of thing. And I don't want a bunch of people who don't know each other. So,
All we gotta do is you gotta get a bunch of people that you know together.
hmm
Massive forge fight.
that would be pretty awesome, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Unfortunately, not everyone I know plays Halo, so
Doesn't matter.
it's like you're roped into this. Okay,
Yeah.
what's the grid? I'll do that.
I mean, if they want to do that, then good day.
Sounds like a lot of fun, but I feel like a laser
Bunch of
tag is
people
more,
and
you
yeah.
know. I just don't know if anything around here does laser tag rentals A for cheap, B for a group of adults, so we can like rent out a place basically for just us.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look into that. Laser tag is fun. We could do like paintball as well, but I feel like that's just it's too much.
I think paintball honestly might be a little bit better than laser.
Think so?
Yeah.
Hmm. All right. I'll take your account into consideration. Like I've been thinking of like either doing something for one day in the summer, but I don't know if it was going to be laser tags, it's going to be paintball, it's going to be something else. And you say paintball better than laser tag, so I'll take that
Yep.
into account.
Big ass bonfire.
Big ass bonfire is always nice. Very relaxed, doesn't cost any money. These are big pros to me, not costing any money.
Yes. Also, when were you thinking? I know your mom mentioned the last time we were over about
Yeah, turning on
tearing down
the.
the swing set
We could do it next weekend.
next weekend.
Are
All right.
you able to next weekend?
I don't think I have anything going on next weekend.
I'll text you guys and say, "Hey, how's next weekend?" And you'll say yes, and Hunter will say yes, and then it'll happen.
Yeah. Cause I can bring a bunch of stuff over.
Hmm.
Unless she's planning on selling the wood.
I don't think she is.
From what I've heard, it sounded like she wasn't.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't think she is. Definitely talk to her and make sure, like, we know what we're doing, we're supposed to do.
Yeah, exactly. Cause if she's not planning on selling the wood, my plan would be, oh, we're there, two people can, take all the bolts out and stuff.
Hmm. Okay.
And then one person can be sawing wood in half, doing all that stuff, bringing it down to a more manageable size to burn and stuff.
Yeah. Just get rid of.
Yep. Because I can bring a saw and some sawhorses to help with that.
Did you just like join and like disconnect and rejoin again?
I thought you did.
Maybe I did. I just heard about it.
I
Uh,
heard that too.
I don't know who that was. Maybe it was
Yeah.
me. We could definitely do that. Call Hunter over.
Yeah.
There's definitely some stuff on there. That obviously, she'll want to keep, like the swings and the climbing wall, quote unquote climbing wall slide and all that.
Yeah, that stuff should be sellable.
Yeah,
Maybe like $10, come and get it or
pretty much.
something.
Pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Mostly because we can't burn it.
Oh, you can't burn that stuff.
Um, so yeah, sucks to you guys. Probably next weekend.
Right.
We could do this like move Sunday if you guys are still open to it.
I mean, I'd be open to doing it on Sunday. It really just depends on whenever you're able to do it and your
Yeah,
mom,
I'll
cleared it with your dad and stuff. 'Cause it
yeah I'll
sounded
talk
like
to them.
sounded like from what she was saying that he was still on the fence about getting rid of it and stuff.
More like out of the loop. That's more
Yeah.
accurate, but yeah, I'll make sure I communicate that, and I'll let you guys know what goes on.
But yeah, no, I can definitely do Sunday.
Okay, if
We'll
not
see
this
what
Sunday, then next
Hunter's
week. But
yeah, let's see what Hunter's able to do. Because if he's able to do it this Sunday, then
yeah,
I can
it'll
definitely.
definitely be appreciated to have more help. It's definitely required. Not required.
But
Appreciated.
yeah, I'm gonna bring over a bunch of drills probably because I don't think anything would take those out other than
Yeah.
impact drivers. 'Cause I'm guessing that the boards are held in by it's called a lag bolt,
I mean, I don't
and
know exactly,
those
but you know,
are extremely taxing to take in or out with anything. And pretty much nothing other than an impact driver will take those out.
I mean, it's stayed all together this long. It's probably something strong holding it together.
That's why I'm thinking it's lag bolts. A lot of little threads, all really tight together. A really long bolt. Gotta make a lot of rotations. Yeah, I talked to my dad about it, and he said he didn't care. Oh,
Sounds good.
bring stuff over. Oh, you're doing this whole thing. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I'll do a little bit of a thing.
What is this? What is this part gonna be?
You know, I'm gonna put a little stair there and see, and like hope it connects. It is a bit higher than it should be. Stairs, stairs, stairs.
Have to go one more wall up.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm hoping I can do that. Hmm. Huh. What's in the world? Alright, I can work with this. Alright. Huh. Uh, yeah, it works.
Does it work?
It works. How do you like it? You know? Huh. It's a bit,
Awkward.
awkward? Yeah. But it works. And you're up here. So
Bro,
that's how it's gonna stay.
what are you planning on putting up there?
Nothing. As of yet.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
It's just a place to put some birds. A little bird cage. Wasn't it wasn't like necessary exactly, but I think it gives a little bit more room because it goes a little out, a little bit from the ledge, kind of a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, it does. I'll have to think of something to put up there.
If you want to put something up there, go ahead. I don't know what. I mean, like a nightclub or something. I don't know.
On all the auto turrets.
If you want, I guess. I don't know why we need them.
Line the entire edge with auto turrets.
Don't know why that was necessary, but it's up to you, I guess. When
Entirely
I get all the
necessary.
material for it.
Is 100% necessary.
Speaking of metal, who's she doing here? She's
I'm
all smelted up.
making a lot of gunpowder.
I like that.
If you wanna make pew pews. Should get more wood and
Wood?
just fill the entire refining forge with just wood. We got so much spark powder and less gunpowder, less charcoal. I mean, work on that. 31 levels on it. Harvesting levels.
This guy keeps pooping. Jeez.
Yeah. You should take him down to the lake.
They're dickers.
Yeah, there's a lot of stones right by the edge of the lake.
I might go eat here pretty soon.
Another thing we should do at some point to help productions and stuff, should get a couple of mammoths.
Man, why man?
Help with wood gathering.
Doesn't the beaver do that already? And the Terry?
Yeah, the beaver and Terry are able to gather a bunch of wood. The mammoth has the weight reduction and has a really high weight pool.
I mean, we gotta get a mammoth anyway.
Yes.
This thing will not stop pooping.
I like poop.
Okay. I have some empty paste. Where is your barrel? Okay. I'll go look for it on my own. Barrel. Here it is. Need more wood. That shouldn't be too hard.
All right, they're refining. They're yeah, the thing. It's completely full of wood now.
Right.
Be about almost 10,000 wood charcoal. Be getting from it.
Some long hard wood. How do I hook up this pipe? Do you know how pipes work?
How pipes work.
I'm trying to hook up my beer barrel. Not working.
Where are you trying to hook it up?
Right here, behind the bar at White Castle. I'm trying to use the flexible stone irrigation taps, but just not working. Do you need me to give you
What
some
the
stuff here?
hell are you? The hell are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to figure out how to get the beer barrel connected.
It's an intersect. Where do
Here.
you want the beer barrel?
Just back here.
You give me human feces and spoiled meat.
Okay, that I didn't mean to give you, but I'll take the back.
Where do you want the beer barrel?
Just back here somewhere. Way in the back.
Is the beer barrel something that needs to be placed on a pipe? Yeah. It does.
Yes.
There you go.
I mean,
Flexible ones have to be connected between 2 points.
Okay, there we go. Okay, you got it. Interesting.
Well, what do you think of the Argentavis? Sure.
I like it. I really do. I like the pose it's doing too.
Have it just do this pose. It's just
Yeah.
normal. Yeah. Just spread out.
The normal, the previous one's better. Well, that's pretty good too. As that.
That one's the best, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I want to get some berries and some thatch, and we'll get brewing.
Yes.
And then I might go eat dinner.
Yeah.
Some berries, I'll get it from the farm.
We definitely did a lot of stuff today.
I am proud of what we did. You with all the Notion Tavi. I made the little house.
Yeah.
Ascension. All right. Put it in the White Castle. We are brewing beer, my friends. The wait for fermentation. Come back to White Castle, Hunt Devin.
Right.
If you're ready to log out. Girls drink free. Anyone? No? Okay.
Seems like you're drinking free.
Yeah, I'm not a girl, but no one else showing up. Oh, here you go. This girl.
The hunter's already here.
Yep. Comedy classics.
Mhm.
Anyway, good job today. We did a lot, even though it was just two of us.
Did a lot of just general stuff.
Yeah, nothing too exciting.
No taming or anything, but
You know, I'm glad we did it though. We definitely needed it on this map. We had a lot of
yeah.
those moments in Bulgaro, but now we got it here. Good.
I still think that we're up there with Volgaro in terms of how far we've gotten.
Yeah, we're I don't know. Maybe we're just about.
I think in Vulgaro, the only thing we really had is we had way more metal in Vulgaro.
You think so? Hmm.
Oh, I know so, because we had a bunch of Ascendant saddles, and
We
I made an
did.
industrial grinder.
Hmm.
We got thousands of metal from that.
All right.
But we definitely have the potential to do style. We definitely have way more gunpowder than we've ever had on any map on this map.
Yeah, I like that. We could go to some caves next time if you want.
I want to do the
Kill those
turtles.
bats. You want to do the turtles? Yeah.
I want to do the turtles. I'm kind of, we weren't quite ready for it last time. I want to try it again, and
Some
maybe this time with
sharks.
sharks.
Yeah.
And
I
I think
agree.
if we have sharks, I think we'll be perfect with it.
Two sharks is fine. I think 2 sharks minimum. 3 sharks would be nice too.
Well, I was
Yeah.
thinking, does the sharks have a pack bonus?
Yeah.
We could just chain a bunch of sharks up, and then maybe one person can be just swimming around with a pack of them.
Hmm. Maybe. I don't
One
know.
or
I
two
just, I just worry
people.
about accidentally hitting the turtle, I guess, is what I'm worried about.
Well, we're not going to be hitting the fish. We're going to be just, swimming around the general vicinity of the turtle, like
Hmm.
eviscerating everything around it.
Yeah. Sure.
And nothing gets close to it. 'Cause the fish, we're going to have to do with the crossbows again.
Yeah, I would like to have two people on that at a time, to be honest, because I think even if one person's kind of bored, the other person doing the work, and the other person's bored, I think it's still good to have the other person there just in case. But
Yep.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
next time problem.
Yep. And then the whole school of fish.
Yeah, it's difficult, but it's definitely possible. So it's
It
possible.
is. It is.
Well, I'll see you next time.
Yes. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.